Unleashing hope. It's central to Compassion Corps' mission. And hope, by definition, is a desire accompanied by belief. Belief that a dream might come true. In places like Liberia and Uganda, hope can feel hard to come by. In fact, the alternative, despair, can seem like the order of the day when civil unrest, poverty, corruption, joblessness, and disease outbreaks are everyday realities. But amidst these difficult and seemingly insurmountable obstacles, bright lights of hope are shining. Compassion Corps has been blessed and honored to work with Indigenous partners in these countries who have been a blessing to us, and in turn, we pray that we can be instruments of hope for them. In Liberia, John and Sam are working in Ministries of Compassion. John represents Compassion Corps as country director and serves as liaison between Compassion Corps and its many Liberian partners. His work ranges from serving as contractor for the construction of our building projects, to negotiating with coffee farmers and transporting tons of coffee, to facilitating provision and care for widows, orphans, and school children. But John also has a family of his own to support. His hope, his dream, is to manage a taxi business that will generate consistent income, allowing him to care for his family while serving Compassion Corps. Sam and his wife Cecilia are the administrators of Lifeline Health Clinic that serves over 300,000 people in and around their impoverished community. They also run the Lifeline Institute, where they are training Liberian young people, including some of the orphans supported by Compassion Corps, to be nurses' aides and lab assistants, which is giving hope to countless others. Their selfless approach is to keep health service fees and tuition costs at an absolute minimum so that many can be helped through these initiatives. In order to provide for their own growing family, they are seeking to start what they call a provision store, probably best described as the Liberian version of a Wawa. They will sell goods, including Cup of Compassion coffee, from a storefront in their community where such a business is needed, as presently, people have to walk quite a distance to get these kinds of items. Proceeds from their sales will support Sam and Cecilia, while 10% of their income will go into a transportation fund to help Compassion Corps' sponsored students attend classes at Lifeline Institute. In Uganda, another country that has experienced the devastation of decades of civil war, Lucy and her sister Janet are offering tangible hope for coffee farmers and their children. Lucy's dream as headmistress of Kalembe Mines School is to launch a vocational program to teach her students computer, tailoring, and poultry farming skills. The benefits would be twofold. Learning these skills would provide the students with a helpful foundation for starting their own future businesses, but the program would also help the school community cover the cost and meet the immediate needs associated with feeding and boarding their many orphan students. Many of the students at Kalembe Mines are the children of local, hardworking coffee farmers. These families' incomes have typically been so low that they often cannot afford to pay school fees. Lucy's sister Janet, whose professional experience is in coffee production, has helped these farmers form a large cooperative where, assisted by Compassion Corps, she provides them with the tools and training they need to produce quality coffee beans. Currently, the farmers must travel a long distance and pay a high price to have their coffee processed. Being able to process their own product locally could change all of that, and the co-op has secured a huller, but the machine is in need of a new engine. Getting the equipment up and running is an important step in helping the co-op develop their own local processing plant. The farmers are eager to see this become a reality, as it will increase their earnings, allowing them to finally pay their children's tuition. This will in turn also benefit the school. Over the next year, we are seeking to raise the necessary funds to help our very deserving partners start or grow their businesses. As John, Sam and Cecilia, and Lucy and Janet are empowered through the provision of upfront capital, they will not only be able to better care for their own families, but they will be free to grow their ministries of compassion and unleash hope for many more throughout Liberia and Uganda.